Oftentimes, what we hear from leaders at the end of a project are maybe one of two or three things. They appreciate the fact that while they have data to make their decisions about some future change that's important to them, their leadership team is aligned. It's a neutral way. We present data, and then they can have almost like a book club conversation about what they've read and what insights we've brought to the table. We also hear a lot of times that they are grateful for and appreciate the simple act of engaging their workforce in the problem or opportunity. They recognize that going through that engagement will enable the future solution that they implement to be accepted maybe faster. I also hear that it gets them unstuck. Like we couldn't seem to get this figured out, and we were just at a stalemate. And so once we went through this, we got unstuck.
Even on the last project we did, reading through some of the interview data, it is not uncommon for us to see a side comment that says, "Oh, I'm so glad my organization invested in Doris for us to talk to you," or "I'm so thankful that they're taking the time to hear what matters and then make a change based on, or make a decision based on our input." It's so different than, let's say, an HR engagement survey when you can say, we need to understand fully and holistically what's happening at this organization, and that really puts the expertise in your people's hands. They're the ones that know from the ground up what's going on, and then be able to report it and have some really honest and sometimes tough conversations about what that means. Ultimately, I think having the facilitated third party to come around and align, and it doesn't always mean agreement. That's a distinction that I think is really important to make, that it doesn't mean that all the leaders are automatically on board or that all the people get behind it and are super excited, right? The thing about aligning is coming to a neutral and making a decision. And sometimes there is a lot of comfort in just having certainty around a decision versus the uncertainty. So now I know what to communicate, how to communicate it. We've made the decision. We can move on to next steps.